Us against the world, shaking ass in the parking lot. I was gonna open this video doing the dance, but I don't think no one wants to see that. Hey guys, it's Ashley. Happy Monday. I'm about to go get ready for work, but before that, let's talk about Coachella! I'm not there, and I was not there, but I saw a couple of clips. The main one being KATSEYE, the one other video on my channel. And I was wrong. 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 Manon wasn't there. I thought it was going to be a whole PR thing, and then she's there. She was not there. And since she was not there, she's not going to be there ever again unless she is a solo artist or in another group. Remember Lovelies? This girl, I think her name was Jin. Um, well, she left due to a bullying allegation, but she came back. You know, and I feel like there were other K-pop stars that did take a hiatus and they came back. Like even Megan, right? Megan and Cat's Eye, she was on hiatus. I don't think she missed anything major, but she was on hiatus. But she came back. But anywho, and anyway, yep, no Manon. And by the way, the girls killed it. All right, Sophia, Daniela, Megan, Yunche, Laura, Lara. Oh my, I will never know her name. I am so sorry. But they killed it, and their outfits were cunt. I don't know if I could say that, but they were. Okay, and the only part that I did not like that I saw was when they brought the K-pop Demon Hunters out. Only because I think we're past it. You guys got your own McDonald's meal now. Like I feel like it's been like a year now. K-pop Demon. Wait, come back when the second movie comes out. Come back when the second movie comes out. Like, they were hyping, we're hyping, we're hyping, we're hyping, and then they came out and it was, you know, and I was like, not the time, not the time. But yeah, I loved it, and I even saw a couple of TikToks. Like one girl was like, "I said Manon, and everyone gave me the stink eye." Yep, yep. You know, because I look, I'm not the darkest, but I'm black. But anywho, yeah, like I get it, representation. Honestly, it was high. Like I said before, it was Hype's and Geffen's fault for even putting that girl in the first place. She didn't want to do this. She didn't want to have the schedule. She didn't want to have this life, you know. And like I said, I bet she's a great girl, but we gotta move on. We gotta move on. Manon's moving on. She was there. Manon was there at Coachella. I think she was at Sabrina Carpenter with that Chappelle Roan girl. She just didn't perform. You know, like she's living her life. Let the other girls live their lives. You know, and they did their thing, and I'm glad because I would have cried if they did their thing, and then the whole crowd goes Manon, Manon, just like how they did in the Latin American tour. We gotta let her. If she comes back, great. If she doesn't, if it's that deep for you, then don't listen to Cat's Eye no more. Don't ruin it for the rest of us. All right, because I like Cat's Eye. I like their music. You know, I dig it. My ex boyfriend bought me a $200 sweater. Cashed in that anyway. But like, we gotta move on. We gotta move on. If you don't like that she's not there, find another girl group. Don't ruin it for the rest of us that are enjoying it. Just you gotta move on. All right. Anyway, that's just about it. Oh, and I want to say my MVPs for KATSEYE Coachella, Danielle. Look, I know a lot of you guys were like, "Oh, it's a Danielle and Show Francis song." She owned that part. She owned that part. She shook her little butt in a perfect circle. Twerked it. That was her part. It was probably Manon's part, but that had Daniela all over it, and she rocked it. All right, MVP number one, MVP number two is Sophia. I'll be honest, I'm not a huge Sophia girl. She didn't have that to make me go You know, my bias is Yuche and Megan, but Sophia, The vocals were vocaling. The ash was shaking. The ass was shaking. All right. So good job, ladies. And for all the other ladies, good job to you as well. I loved it. I have like multiple clips saved on my TikTok. Go girls. Yeah, I look, if I'm not at the concert, I don't look at the whole concert. That's why I saw a little bit of the KATSEYE clips. I also saw a little bit of the Sabrina Carpenter clips, but I'm not gonna watch like a 3 hour documentary on this concert. Nope, nope, nope. So the the other artist I saw was my girl Sabrina. Another thing my ex boyfriend bought me is a whole bunch of her shit too. Oops. Anyway, she was beautiful. Goddess beautiful. Like, I hate that I'm tall now. I wish I was short and cute as her. She she did all the way from Feather to my house. Na, 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 na. Eh, Headliner, 100% good job, Coachella. That's a headliner that you want for the first weekend. She raised the bar, all right? And I feel bad for week two, honestly, because there's like 2 more weeks, right? I feel bad for that, because KATSEYE killed it. Sabrina killed it. See, now the Sabrina one, I only saw a couple of clips, like the My House and the Coca Cabana remix of Feather, and there was like a slow song. I don't know the name of it yet, but she did a slow song. She looked like a beautiful blonde beauty, like Marilyn Monroe 2.0, and mm, mm. Oh my goodness, I could love me some Sabrina. But yeah, Coachella was good. It looks good. Week 2, week 3, step it up. Also, a quick note before I end this little charance. Okay? There were too many of y'all in that field. Look, I love me some good KATSEYE, and there is a thing of a nosebleed seat if you love them and you don't care. But some of y'all were in a different country looking at that concert. Like, the screen was probably this big. When I'm surprised you guys even heard the music from all the way back there. Somebody like did a whole thing of the crowd, and that crowd went long. All right, like, look, I love me some good Daniela, but if I'm so far back, I can't even hear the music, and I just see a dot of light in front of me, I'm I'm going out for a drink in one of my little tents. I'll see you on TikTok. Like, there has to be a cap with the guests. Like, there has to be a cap because that was just ridiculous. That's a safety hazard. Oh my goodness. What was it? Astro World? Imagine that. I mm, 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 mm. But yeah, I just wanted to do a quick little say so on the Coachella. I know I think last week I made a video about the whole KATSEYE situation with Manon, and I kind of wanted to wrap that up too. So yeah, that's about it. And nope, nope, still not gonna shake my ass at that part. I'm sorry. I'm not a dancer. I do have a really big butt, but I'm not a dancer. Maybe one day. Anywho, have a great day. Be kind and nice to everyone. And bye.